Hi guys, Pie Guy here. This is part 2 of my big Nickelodeon rant. This part is completely dedicated to the Naked Brothers Band. Yeah. I'm gonna give you like a few seconds to imagine what I'm about to say. Okay. Now, if you imagine me saying something good, then you're kidding yourself. Or you're a deranged lunatic. Or you are like 3 years old, which I apologize because they might appeal to 3-year-olds. I have no clue. Anyway, if they do appeal to 3-year-olds, then it should be on Nick Jr. But the problem I have with this show is it's pretty much trying to throw these 9, 10-year-old kids into like a soap opera almost. Like one of those reality shows with all of the drama and stuff. And the fact is that it's not a reality show because that really isn't their life. So I don't know why they're trying to go for an angle on reality if don't really want reality. It doesn't make too much sense. So aside from that, well, that's the first thing wrong with it. The second thing wrong with it is it's like it's already been done. I mean, Hannah Montana. I think that show's terrible, but, I'm a guy, so I should. But anyway, despite the fact that Hannah Montana is terrible, it's still already out there. It's like... So, not only is it a bad show, but it's a copy off another bad show. So, and Nickelodeon's already done the, fame thing. Look at Little Romeo. Didn't he have a show, like, where he was in a band or something and the band got famous, and that show was a flop too. Yeah. So now the reason I say that it's very soap opera-y is because it's like pretty much Nat's got this whole thing for Rosalina, who's like 4 years older than him or something, and they got this big relationship, and I mean seriously, I was watching an ad for the new movie, and he tells her he loves her. I mean, come on, he's like 11. How does he know what love is? Seriously. So, yeah. It's like, it's just terrible. Now, about the music. Okay, I don't like the music. None of my friends like the music. But I am a teenager, so, perhaps younger kids like the music. And that's okay. If they like the music, then go ahead, put the music out there. But what I don't like is the fact that they constantly use their music in advertising for the show, specifically during Nick at Night, which seems to be the only good part about Nickelodeon now. So I'm watching Nick at Night, and all of a sudden I see this commercial come on for the Naked Brother Bands, them singing some of their terrible songs, which I really don't want to hear. I mean, seriously, Nick at Night's supposed to be aimed at adults. I mean, like, do you think my 40-year-old parents, really care about some little 2-year-olds singing a stupid song? So, yeah, I don't know whether their appeal is trying to go for older or younger, or it doesn't make much sense. And Nickelodeon's pretty much going to try to feed off of this show, because all of their other teen Nick shows are dying, pretty much. They've already gotten rid of Drake and Josh, a wonderful show, by the way. I understand why they ended it. Drake and Josh both wanted to move on to other projects, and same with Miranda Cosgrove. The only other real newer shows they have are H2O and iCarly. I like iCarly, but that's just me. H2O I've never seen. Seems kind of girly for me. I don't know. But Nickelodeon's other live-action shows that were successful have already died. I mean, like I said, Drake and Josh. Also, Zoe 101. I didn't like it, but I'm a guy, so I don't know if any of you girls like it. That's pretty much a gender thing. But that's gone. All their other shows are Ned's Declassified, which was pretty good. Actually, really good. It's gone. And so the sad part is these kids are probably going to be like the new Nickelodeon spokespeople. This is just my guess, but they're going to because they're pretty young kids. Nick could probably do whatever it wants with them. I mean, they use them in all sorts of bumpers. They're like hosts of all sorts of specials. I mean, it's it's overdoing it. The Naked Brother Band are terrible, and that's another thing. Their name in itself. I mean, it's like, okay, I bet if you typed in like Naked Brothers Band online, you'd find like 27 porn sites, just because, I mean, it has the word naked in it. I mean, it's like, seriously, if I told my mom I was watching a show called that, she would probably like look at me really, really weirdly. But so yeah, I mean, there's nothing really good about this show, and it's just really terrible. It's like trying to be a reality show that's trying to be funny, while at the same time it's not real and not funny. So it pretty much fails in every single way. Yeah, think about that. Well, anyway, I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate comments about about me hating Hannah Montana from Desperate Girls out there. But anyway, join me in part 3, which will be out shortly, or shorter than the last. It'll be out soon. So yeah, watch it and subscribe to me.